YouTube. So we're back again with SoulCraft. I'm doing a little bit of work today on that big dome, and I want to show you what I've done so far. As you can see, I've moved my stuff down here. I put all my, where is it? All my extra armor in here, and I've got all my little things in here. I took out that stupid anvil while I'm living down here, because I am not sharing a room with it. I just kept hitting it when I'd respawn. I just got really annoyed. But I moved everything down here. It's the middle of the night. Let's go ahead, let's sleep, and you can already see something I'm going to be showing you here in a second. I've been doing a lot of work. It's day now, and I have changed them. I can't talk, I'm sorry. I have changed some things up. So the floor is no longer, this right here was the cobblestone brick, but the wall was mossy cobble. It is now mossy stone brick. I think it looks a lot better. And this room has a big change to it. It now has an enchanting pit, as I've been calling it. I think this is how this room's going to look for now. Not 100%. I really like it though right now. We've got under these pressure plates we've got lights hidden, and I didn't think it looked too bad since they kind of mark the corners of this pit, and they kind of blend with the floor pretty nice, and I can walk over them all day without making the sound since they're the weighted pressure plates. Since I'm not heavy enough, but watch this, if it does the same thing it did earlier. Chicken breast. I am officially not as heavy as chicken breast. Think about that one. Anyways, whoops, I thought I didn't pick it up. So this is where I put the enchanting table. I don't know, I kind of think of this like you could get down here, and the diamond blocks kind of look like cushions almost, like maybe it's a bunch of seat cushions. And you just sit down there and read, but I thought it looked really nice this room. I did the whole thing, so you can kind of see the difference of how it looked before and how it looks now. And I think this is a lot nicer. Probably the whole place will get redone in this over time. Which, this new little chest down here, I took a trip into the nether, and I have so much nether quartz now, but I'm going to fly through that and probably not finish the floor at all. What I'm doing today, though, this is just something I want to show off. What we're actually going to be doing is the big dome. And I have already, if you can see it very well, got the circle made. I've already dug into the mountain here. I'm going to have to dig into it even more for the little circular domes that are going to come off of it. But here's the big old circle. And like I said, this one's going to be a lot bigger than that dome. One thing I noticed, though, and we can't really see it yet because it's not done, but it almost looks like a fire flower. I noticed because of these, a fire flower from Mario. But let's go on ahead and just give you an idea how I'm going to do this. Let me get one more breath of air before we submerge again. Okay. This right here is probably going to be my place. I went on ahead and did it with the mossy stone brick. But this is probably going to end up being my little respawn room with just maybe one chest. It's going to have the record player. But I don't know. I know I'm going to have another big room. I don't know if I want to make them all small and then have the big rooms on the edges, or make all of them this size and just figure out how to do it at angles. I could even do a small, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 9. So I'd have to play with it. If I do 5 though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they shared a wall maybe, I could do that. Let's get more air. But I'm going to go on ahead. I wanted to show that off. I'm not big on working while you guys watch, simply because I do a lot of mistakes. And it's probably really boring. I like to show more where I'm at. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to clear out the rest of this little mountainside here. I don't really have to do anything on that side too much. I've just got to clear out that little level field and maybe that portion. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to look at what we have, and then we're going to start planning out the dome. Okay, I'm back, and we might have a bit of a problem here. I've got the two sides done. Those are going to be each individual little portion, so the villagers are going to live in a half and then another half, which these are just going to be divided right down the middle on the two sides. That one right there is going to be my house, like I said. That's why it's not divided, and it's got the door in the center. I went on ahead and made it a little bit bigger, but the problem I'm running into is trying to make these half circles on this diagonal line. I tried building a couple things. So far, I am not sure what exactly I want to do with this now, because it's really hard to build a circle on it. At a diagonal, I mean, I've tried a few things. I'm actually going to play with it here. I've got a list up here of things I can kind of do with the circle. The main thing is where I want to start. It could end up being a pretty big half circle if I started out kind of here and come around, and I'm not sure if I want to do it that big. It could, it's just the angle is what throws it off. Let's see though, if I started there, that's going to make it, let's get a breath of air and then we'll count that out. Okay, back down. It's going to make it, I guess, do I want to count those two? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Did I get that right? Wait, there might be an easier way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh crap, I can't count this. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's proving to be a bit of a challenge. I've never actually made a circle at a diagonal like that before. It's going to look a little off. I'm not sure if I'm going to rethink this. I need to play with it more. So what we might end up doing, this might be a shorter video, because on paper this looked great, in the game it does not look good. I'll actually go on ahead and I'll cut really quick and I'll show you what I made a minute ago. Just so you can kind of see it, and maybe it looks okay, maybe that's what I'll end up going with, but for now, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is what I had earlier. I just don't know, the fact that it's at a diagonal really throws it off from these nice rounder curves. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Let's get some air, let's eat some chicken. Nom nom chicken. It doesn't look right compared to these other three. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I mean, I guess it's the jagged edges that makes it look weird. It probably looks fine, and once everything's said and done, it won't look that bad. Plus, it's just going to be villagers living in these. So this should actually work. If you guys have any ideas on doing it better, you guys can post them. It's just essentially the half circle, because I think if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that would end up meeting that way. So it ends up being more of a squarish circle, but I think for it being at a diagonal, it works. Let me get another breath of air. I'm getting close there. So I think that's the way it's going to go. Now, one thing I could do, because of how big the dome is, I was originally going to have like a little park in the center, but the actual village could always be in the center. And those could be things like storage, a blacksmith, they could be little shops. That's definitely a possibility. If I did that, maybe I wouldn't need these. It would be blacksmith, priest, well, no, I still might need them. And in fact, yeah, we'll have to make some over there. But this is what I'm thinking. This is going to be kind of our framework. What I'm going to go on ahead and do is this, like I said, this is going to be a short episode. I need to clear out more of this. I was going to do that, but once I built that, after clearing this out, I just became very fixated and distracted on it because, I mean, it just does not look right to me. So yeah, if you guys have any better ideas, go on ahead and post them, because I am open to suggestions on this one. But I'm going to go on ahead, I'm going to end it here, I'm going to clear out the rest of that, clear out that, and then kind of figure out what I'm doing over here. I might have to do smaller ones, because while I can probably fit it there, I'm worried about when the dome comes up and hitting it. I have thought about, because eventually we're going to have a subway system, I think, kind of connecting some of our projects together. I have thought about making these little openings that are going to go down and curve, and then that'll go down and curve, and they'll go underneath, and the subway system will be underneath this one. But till then, until we actually work on that, I'll leave those as just blank walls, but I'll get the rest of this cleared. I'll start building it up, and next episode, we can put the dome down, and then we can start planning out the inside, and hopefully get it entirely filled with air instead of water, which that's going to be so much dirt. That's going to take so much time, but we'll get that done, and you guys have a great day.